the newest, coolest thing out that is absolutely revolutionizing the industry right now is called Listen, I'm going to touch on a few things right now. We just got back from our annual conference. There was a new thing introduced. You may have heard about Leo, our AI, which has been amazing already. It helps with so much with transactions, plugging in the transactions, processing, the technology in general at Real. Real is a technology company that happens to be in the real estate space. So everything from the trainings to the CRM, it's all in one place. We have one sign in, so it's super easy to use. The most amazing trainings with Real Academy. However, the newest, coolest thing out that is absolutely revolutionizing the industry right now is called Hey Leo. Hey Leo is an AIRM. That's right, it is not a CRM, it is an AI relationship manager. What this does, if you have a client who is looking for a particular type of house, something that has these particular features to it, or overlooks, a wooded area, or backs up to woods, or ocean front in our area, something along that line. If there is something, even maybe that the agent has not noted in their listing, our AI will search the listing photos, find homes that may fit for your client, and automatically send them to them. It is a communication system, so there will be back and forth AI conversation talking about what the folks are looking for. And then when the artificial intelligence finds those properties, it will send it directly to your clients. That is mind-blowing. That is the least of it. Now, when you have a listing, we have a special QR code that will go out with our listing signs. When a consumer drives by to get more information on that, this AI, Leo, will begin communicating with that potential buyer. So not only are your sellers loving you because buyers are getting in touch directly with you, you may end up with a double-ended deal. Pretty awesome how that's going to work. I am mind blown at the possibilities of what this is going to do for my team's business coming down the road. 30 agents, the amount of business we're going to be able to do with the AI-driven communication happening behind our back while we are sleeping, and to be able to wake up, go straight to a panel and see exactly the conversations that have been going on with our potential clients and current clients. That is really cool. Can't wait to see the future on that. Listen, that's not even touching on the things that a lot of you may know, or maybe you don't. Some of the things that were huge to me, the technology was a big deal for me, coming from the company that I had come from, was a big name company and I felt like it stalled out. That was a big component of why I came. However, the revenue share has been incredible. I'm not an attractor. I run a team, I run a large team. We sell a lot of homes. We do have a social media presence. So, there are some people that call and ask and want to know more. I don't have one of these huge downlines. I don't love the term downline because here's what I'm focused on. Let me tell you what I do love about that. I love upline. It's not so much for me about the money that I can make on the people that join, though that is pretty cool. Passive income is a pretty awesome way to make money. We call it mailbox money, right? The upline, to me, has been a bigger thing, has been a bigger contributor to my business, because these are people typically, if you're choosing your upline wisely, these are people who have done bigger and better things than I had when I was there. Now, I've surpassed some of them, but these were people that were further down the line than I was, that were giving me a hand up and lifting me up to that next level. When I was trying to figure out how to get there, these are people that I could call on and say, hey, I'm here now. How do I get to there? You're up here. I just need that next step. How do I get there? That is invaluable, having a strong upline. To me, the downline will create itself. That'll happen. But my business has grown exponentially from my upline. Gifted stock, don't get me started. Who doesn't want free money gifted to you? Just let it sit there, let it grow. We won't even get into detail about what that looks like, but mine looks pretty awesome. And last and certainly not least, the culture at Real is just next level. There are so many different types of personalities, but none of them, the whole idea behind the culture is to do away with, I think there's some taboo, and maybe rightfully so, ideas out there that Cloud-based companies can be focused primarily on recruiting. I don't focus on recruiting, so that's not true. There are some that are focused on silos, and they have this group of people and this group of people, and if you're not in this group, you're in that group, then you don't belong and you can't do the things we're doing. Real has done away with all of that. It is one Real, one culture. It is about being a bigger us, not bigger individuals. If there's anything your group of people is doing that that group's not welcome to, you'll be asked to stop. This is truly a collaboration over competition type of company. It is the most amazing concept, and because of that, we have some of the biggest, most influential people in the real estate industry who will help you, who may not even be in your upline, but because the culture insists on it, are happy to help you. And those people are not here because they're going to be forced. Those people are here because they want that kind of culture. They want to be a part of something they care about more than themselves or their silos. Pretty cool thing. Listen, follow, hit subscribe. Love to keep talking with you about this. If you have any questions about Real, by all means, feel free to comment. Love to talk to you more about it.